It's quite a few years now since I've been teaching workshops around the law of attraction and the secret, which is great because people finally knew what I was talking about. But one of the things that's concerned me over the years, and many people have worried about it too, is what do you do if you know that every thought and every emotion is creating your future? What do you do when you go through grief? Because we live in this extraordinary world of duality where there's so much love and joy, but people die and people leave. And sometimes if you're following the law of attraction and you're trying to create a better life for yourself, somebody will leave you. That's what happened in my second marriage. I was working to raise my vibration, and the vibration between the two of us changed entirely, and we had no choice but to split up. And that caused huge grief and pain and anger and hurt pride. So how on earth is it that we can still harness the law of attraction in times where we're really upset? And I don't know about you, but I've often thought, I'm going to be attracting terrible things now because I'm grieving for somebody I love who's died. Well, the good news is that this is a naturally abundant world. The world turns, the seasons come, spring, summer, autumn, winter. We can cavil and carp as much as we like about whatever summer's going on or what we think about what's going on with climate change, but the seasons come, the flowers bloom, the fruits arrive, there's the harvest, then there's the winter, and it goes round and round again. This is a naturally abundant universe. Everything in it works. All the planets turn round the suns and the satellites, move around the stars just the way they're meant to. And if it wasn't a naturally abundant planet, it would have imploded within 2 weeks of the first soap operas on television. There is room for an awful lot of negative thought before things are going to go wrong. And the good news is that when you're going through a really difficult time through loss or grief, you don't have to do that much to ensure that you're still in the flow of the planet and the universe and spirit's natural abundance. In fact, if we would only do 2 or 3 minutes of prosperity work every day, we'd thrive anyway, whether or not we're grieving. So some tips for those of you who may be going through difficult times and want to harness the law of attraction still for good. There's a lovely exercise which you can use with your heart center. So I'll just demonstrate it now. Put one hand over your heart. If you want to close your eyes, that's fine. If you don't want to, but try and breathe in and out into your heart. I'm not worried about whether you breathe in or out through the nose or the mouth, but imagine yourself breathing in and out through your heart. Just focusing the attention on the heart. And then you can say, may you be safe, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live with ease. And then focus on something that brings joy. It may be a picture of the loved one or a happy time with the loved one, or just something that makes you happy. And if you can hold that, Abraham Hicks teaches it's 17 seconds of holding a good thought for another good thought to follow on. So just try for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, just to hold that feeling of joy in the heart, and you will actually feel the rhythm of the heart change. So it will actually start to relax, which will help you. The second thing is basically on Eckhart Tolle's work, this idea of having the pain body, which is the bundle of pain. We Kabbalists would call it the ego or the emotional triads, where you are engulfed by this pain. Well, the self and the soul are the places of free will. And if you can actually remember that the self is the observer of life, it's the part of you that's attached to the greater world, this world of spirit. So if you can go from I to me, as in I, Maggie, see you the pain. I see you the grief. I see you. It actually separates the pain out very, very slightly. I've found it very useful when I've been conducting funerals, because sometimes when there's a row of people in front of you are holding their eyes out, I've got lots of water in my chart, and even if I didn't know the deceased very well, I can feel myself sort of welling up. So I will go inside, I, Maggie, see you grief. And that kind of settles it back. It's been acknowledged, but it doesn't need to overtake you anymore. That's an extremely good and helpful exercise. And the third one is Ho'oponopono. I'm not going to spell it, but you can find it on the internet. Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian healing technique, and it's absolutely superb because, again, you say it from consciousness, and the idea is it goes up to the source as a prayer of joy, but it also goes down into the ego, into the pain, and it gives you the love and the happiness that you have been feeling that you are lacking. Most of our grief and pain comes actually from a memory of other times when we haven't been loved and we haven't been able to be in the company and comfort of those who could take care of us. So the Ho'oponopono is very, very simple. It's to say, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And when I do a workshop around prosperity and healing, people will sit with their eyes shut and I will just recite to them, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And 80% of them are in tears within 5 minutes because it's touched some great part inside them that was filled with grief and didn't feel loved, didn't feel comforted, didn't feel looked after. So this is where the conscious you can support and help and heal the subconscious you. So I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And if you are grieving, please do take all the care you can, like using Ignatia, the homeopathic remedy, which is very helpful for calming and soothing grief, and also the Bach flower remedy, rescue remedy. And there are plenty of other wonderful techniques on YouTube for helping you through it. But the most important thing is, do not worry that you are going to harness the law of attraction to make your life worse, because that worry is probably the one thing that would do that.